This video will get you started with Flipgrid by showing you how to log in and create a grid. Flipgrid is a video discussion platform where you can see and hear learners in your class or group, and importantly, they can see and hear each other. It creates a supportive learning environment to keep learners connected, which is vital during these times of school closures. Now, once you've logged into Hub, you need to look for a Flipgrid button, which should be on your home page. When you click on that, if it's for the first time, then you will get to an educator login. Okay, so you click on the red Microsoft login button, and then it may ask you to log in once again, or it may take you through automatically. It'll ask you for a few details, and then you will get to this page where you can start to create a grid. Okay. Now you give your grid a name. So I'll just call it class 4B. Okay. And then you want your learners to connect to this grid by using their school email, which will be their Hub Cymru address. So when they log into Hub, they'll be able to get access to the grid. So click on school email. Okay, if I want to change this code to something a bit easier to remember, I can just delete that and type in class 4B. It's not available, obviously, because that's quite a good one, so I'll call it EU School, and then that one will be available there because it's in green. I click next. Now it may pick up your school domain email. You need to put in the hubmail.net and also the @hubcymru.net. Okay, just to ensure that your learners can get access when they type in the @hubcymru. It may pick up the @hubmail.net as well, so it's important to include the two. If you've got a masked email through Hub, which some local authorities have set up, then you need to put that one in as well. Okay, now as opposed to sharing this straight away and having nothing in there, no discussion focus to share with your pupils, you may want to skip this bit initially. You can share to your Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, but we'll come to that a bit later on. Go to your grid. Will enable you to put in some more features. Okay, so you can see now you've got a default say hello on Flipgrid topic that comes up, and there's another video that will show you how to set up a topic and create features within that. What you need to do first of all, in terms of safeguarding to ensure the safety of you and your pupils, you need to add a co-pilot. Okay, so when you go to add a co-pilot here, so you need to have at least one member of staff with you in the grid. So invite the co-pilot, you type in someone's Hub details. Now, if that doesn't come up, if this doesn't work, then you may need to change this to @hubmail.net. For some reason, it doesn't pick up the @hubcymru when you're inviting a co-pilot. Okay, you can see now that Stephen has been added as a co-pilot here, so I've got a fellow teacher in the grid to keep that transparency and for safeguarding reasons. Okay, so they have now received an email inviting them to be a member of this grid. Now, once you've got the grid set up, you may want to add some more features. So if I go to Edit Grid here, I can then look at checking that my email domains are okay here. I may want to add one more if I've forgotten on the initial setup. Once you've checked your email settings, you can also change some features within a grid. So notifications, you can either receive them there daily, weekly, when every new video gets posted, or never. Okay, so that's up to you. You can also allow learners to receive an email notification once a new video has been added to a topic. Again, that depends on your learners' ages, for example, and whether they use their emails and whether you want to give them another notification for something. So that's entirely up to you. Download and share means that learners, once they've created a response, can download their video. It doesn't mean that they can download videos from other learners within the topic and within the grid. You may want to keep your grid hidden until you set up your discussion topics. Again, that's entirely up to you, but you do have that option. Captions is quite handy if you're creating video responses in English. You will get some captions that appear depending on the quality and as it says there, if there's too much background noise, then it may not pick it up. So that's quite a good one to put on. And then you can personalize your grid, the image that comes up at the top, the banner that you have, either by using the templates they have here, and there are lots of options, or you can click here to add, for example, it could be an image of your class or your school. Okay, so once you've done that and you're happy with the changes, you click Update Grid, and then now, in order to share it with the pupils, you may want to set topics. And as I said earlier, there is another video that will show you how to set up a topic that's within this resource. But once you've done that and you're happy to share with your pupils, click share here, and then you can either copy that code and share it with your pupils in, for example, J2E, if you can do it through that. But if you're using Teams or Google Classroom, you can do it straight into that relevant class or team. So once you click this button, it'll guide you to your classes and teams, and then you can push the link into one of those. Okay, so those are the basics around getting started with Flipgrid.